sailors and airmen of the Allied Expeditionary Force. You are about to embark upon the great crusade toward which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you.
I will offer you $100 for one of your kidneys right now. We have a mobile van. We have a mobile van right over here.
I give you $1 to leave me alone.
We have a mobile van right over here.
You're not getting my kidney.
Three. That's my final offer. $300 for your kidney.
Bye.
You got two?
Bye.
Why do you need both?
Bye.
Well, look at this right here, Yoda.
Feel the forces around you. Here under the rock tree.
La la la. You know, the funny part is I'm standing here talking to you, but people think I'm talking to myself, so it's adding to the whole illusion of it. Who wants to throw an ID to the camera for us? You don't like Jurassic 5?
No way.
What's Jurassic 5?
You don't know Jurassic 5?
Look, this guy, he ain't no TV camera, man. Look at that. This is imitation. Look,
This is not imitation.
ain't nothing real about this. Y'all faking.
Help us out, come on.
Y'all faking, man. No way, man.
He says we're faking. That's messed up. Truth is, we are faking, but he's the first person to catch us all season. This is Max. Max the rock and roll rabbit. Give him the medal sign, Max. Yeah. Little Max. We're gonna have to come up with a good intro. How about this hour of Best of PMV brought to you by Liquid Crack. I'm trying to get back to Wyoming, and I need a couple bucks. Do you guys like loan me $2,000 to get back there?
I don't think we can.
Well, because if I'm gonna go back, I should go back in style, right?
Yep, I hear you.
You can't help.
Can't help you,
You can't. Oh.
Or reenact any stunt or activity performed on this show.
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is Jackass. Hey, that was some weekend. Oh.
This is Portland Metro Video, baby.
Who are you? Tell us who you are.
And I'm Elvis.
I can feel the drips already. Oh, ow. Who wants to be on TV tonight?
From Washington, D.C. is Bad Brains with Eye Against Eye.
Well, tell us who you are. What the hell?
I gotta do I don't want to tell who I am.
Fucking Bad Brains! I against me!
I mean,
The Godfathers of hardcore.
yeah, well, I don't really like hardcore that much.
But I do like the song that they got their name from, the Ramones. Bad Brain, the song from the Ramones. Where Bad Brains got their name.
I was unaware of that.
In a quest of the test, it's a feeling achievement. Everybody's always on it to see themselves. It's a fucking amount that you just don't fit. Never stand I open empty anyone else. Tell me why was after the line trying to make you.
Why am I doing this DVD? Best of PMV. Because when the show aired almost 2 years ago, we were only able to air 6 interviews, and we shot 17 bands. So what the point of this DVD is to show all the bands that never saw the light of day, a way to show everybody what we did with this show. So what you were about to see is every band that we ever interviewed. That makes sense? I moved up to Portland, went up to fill out the application, got the show started. These are the promos that ran for the 2 months leading up before the premiere of the show.
reaction, that's my reaction. I told you I'm beyond reason with the first song.
This is my first night. I've been unemployed for 6 months, and I'm prostituting myself.
No way.
You get all this. Anybody interested in any takers?
No.
I do weird stuff with the nipples and all that. You down with that?
I don't wanna be me.
Hey, what's up? This is Ricky Six, and we're at the Roseland Theater, and we're about to go interview Typo Negative, so follow me.
John Bonham, like looking at Paige, like now, you know, like the song changes. Ready? Yeah. That is all like the psychedelic telly from when he's in the odd runs and stuff.
Well, we're sitting here with Typo Negative, and we're gonna ask you
on fire.
a couple of questions.
Is it really? No.
All right, Jack Russell, come on.
We're back.
All right. So, my first question.
That was the singer from Great White. I had never seen this before until some French TV show or something like that. Look at sandals. That's kind of gay. I gotta say, that's like a little too hippie for me.
Oh, okay, here we go. What is the strangest gift you guys have ever received from your fans? That could be a personal thing or a...
First of all, first things first, most important thing. I want to introduce you to my cameraman. This is Matthew Shapiro.
Hey, folks.
This is my cameraman. He's been with me all season. Hey, sir, how you doing? Want to help us out? Come on, be on camera. Help me out, be on camera. What's your name?
Felix.
Felix. Nice to meet you, Felix.
Nice to meet you, sir. This is Pantero for Beauty Broken.
Yeah, but tell us who you are and where you're from.
My name is Felix. I'm coming from Seattle to visit Portland.
Seattle?
Yeah, from Seattle. Hi.
Can you do a Phil Anselmo imitation?
Like a what?
The singer imitation? This is what the singer does. That's the singer. Can you do that?
I gotta try this. I can't. Wow.
All right, there we go. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ricky Six.
And I am Special Ed.
And see, that's where we're gonna fuck up. Hey, what's up? I'm Ricky Six.
And I'm Special Ed.
And you are watching the shit. I almost said the premiere episode, which I told you to tell you live.
Okay, you say, this is what you say. You say, this is rancid. Can you say that?
Say, this is rancid. But baby, you'll be on TV and mommy will tape it.
I don't want to be on TV.
You don't want to be on TV.
Hey, my name's Ron Jerbeck. I'm from Portland. This band is named Rancid. Check out Nihilism.
Okay, can you say this is rancid?
No.
No? All right, he doesn't want to do it.
That's okay. Thanks anyway.
I'm so full of scotch, I could not stand up. I was hitting the shots and I moved to a cup. Well, you're coming to Union District and you tried that shrimp palms. White ghetto paints a picture, broken homes and broken bones. Yeah, broken bones. Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ricky Six.
And I'm Special Ed.
And you're watching PMV.
Welcome to the premiere, the very first episode of Portland Metro Video.
We are here to show music videos.
And then I'll say something about making it Portland based.
Okay.
The reason why we're doing this show is because we are both huge fans of music.
The purpose of this show is to show you music videos and shit. PMV is here for one reason and one reason only. We're here to make a statement. We're huge music fans and we want to bring music to you.
What's up? It's Steve from Skinlab. You're watching Portland Metro Video. Keep it real. Portland, way up.
Hey, what's up? We're in downtown Portland at the Ash Street Saloon and we are going to go interview the singer of Skinlab tonight.
Second Skin was pretty good. That was our first high budget video we ever got to do. High budget, $10,000 or something. Yeah, actually a little secret on that. Snake was actually on 4 hits of acid during that whole set. We had somebody gave us a bunch of acid sugar cubes. Whoa, I had no idea, like halfway through the set, you know, and this is in Hollywood, and it's burning hot, and there's everyone working for you and doing the little thing, and just we're not used to it, you know, and I look over at Snake like, I was a second from saying like, hey bro, can you take your glasses off, man? Like, we don't have glasses on, you know? Well, little did I know our whole record company's just sitting there, folded arms, just like, show me what you got, you know? And we did. It was cool, it was a fun time.
We're downtown, we're going to play the homeless lottery. What that is, we're going to go out and kind of mess with people, see if we can raise some cash. So this is actually a time of year that you need to think about the homeless. So what we're out here to do is to figure out what the vibe is on the street, see how people treat the homeless, see what the deal is. Any money that we make today, we're going to find somebody homeless and we're going to give them all the cash that we make, if we make any at all.
PMV is here for one reason and one reason only. We're here to make a statement. We're huge music fans and we want to bring music to you.
Any metal fans out there?
I listen to metal.
There you go, half-hour music video show. You get to intro a song. You get in trouble for that, huh?
Hi, I'm Pina from 311. You're watching the best of PMV on DVD. That's fucking right. Oh yeah.
All the way up. Anybody that drinks a whole gallon of milk within a half hour gets all down without puking gets $311. $311.
That's pretty funny. It's gonna be funny as shit, that's for sure.
Big one.
Jess from Portland.
What
Check out.
Dude, watch it now.
This is Jess from.
You've lived in Eugene.
This is Jess from Portland. Dude, put some fucking juice. You got icy hot on your fucking balls, dude. Fucking throw it out at the camera.
So yell it.
Do it.
This is Jess from Portland. Check out Morning Live by Incubus.
There we go. A little more energy. It's better than the first one, anyway.
When she woke in the morning, she knew that her life had passed her by, and she called out a warning, but don't ever let life pass you by.
That was good. That was very good. You have big music video shows out of New York, out of LA, but we wanted to make a show that was based out of Portland because we're very proud about living in Portland. We want to interview bands that perform here and show videos.
Hey, my name is Ron Jarabek. I'm from Portland, Oregon. Check out this band, System of a Down.
This is the live version of Balance.
The live version of Balance.
We're gonna use that anyway.
你现在要是观赏的就是最新最棒的录影带片，是来自于一个乐团的名字叫做 System of the Band，System of the Down。
I want everybody who's crazy to jump up and down. Go. Oh, I like to spread you out. Touching whoever's behind you.
Thank you again for tuning in to our premiere episode. Next episode, we are going to be hanging out backstage with the guys from Cold, so be sure to check that out. And for now, I'm going to go help Special Ed with his breakdancing. Have a good night. See you later.
We don't stop. It's your boy Jay-Z and we don't stop. Nigga ROC, we won't stop.
Uh-oh. Get the pig. Get the close-up of the pig going by. Okay,
You can call them pigs?
You can say pigs.
You're gonna get us arrested.
It's our American rights. I just wanted a female host. I put out a flyer, posted it up in all the local record stores, interviewed 4 or 5 girls. The last girl I interviewed was a girl named Michelle, and she went with the name Ricky Six, which, for those of you that don't know, is a combination of names. It's Ricky Rocket from Poison and Nikki Six from Motley Crue. She combined the two. So she shot an intro for me. We went to the Burnside Bridge downtown. We shot an opening for the show, and the show was off. So what you were about to see actually never saw the light of day, but I'll explain why in a minute.
What's up, Portland? This is Ricky Six, and you're tuning in to the very first episode of PMV, Portland Metro Video. During this season, we hope to entertain you with some music videos, some movie clips, and some band interviews. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Help out a little bit of change? Help out a little bit of change? No, you can't help out? I got a cell phone too. Help a brother out. Holidays, couple little bit of change. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Hold on 1 second. Call. Yeah, go ahead.
Y'all got the cage, got cell phone.
Go ahead.
I had asked Ricky to screw with the bands. I wanted her to make fun of the bands, start asking them questions as if they were a different band, just to kind of mess with their head a little bit. Ricky had a meltdown the very first time I needed her to do it.
Right, so, any more questions? No, I'm sorry. I am trying to figure out how I want to do this here.
Is there a specific question that you're looking for, or are you blank?
I'm looking for it.
So this went on for about 3 minutes. We sit down, she says, hey, I need to take a break. We all sit down. And then she says to me, can I see you outside? So she takes me outside and says, I can't do it. I can't make fun of the bands. I just can't do it. She's freaking out, she's shaking, her skin has turned pale. It was a really painful thing to see, so I just said, you know what, don't worry about it. Forget it for now, let's just go in and do the interview. We'll deal with it with the next band.
I'm Jeremy. And I'm Kelly. We're in Cold, and you're watching PMV.
Hey, what's up? We're at the Roseland Theater tonight, and we're gonna go interview the guys from Cold, so check out this. Hey, what's up? We're watching, oh, sorry. Hey, what's up? You're watching PMV. We're gonna go inside the Roseland Theater tonight and interview the guys from Cold, so check out this video, and we'll be right back. How do you feel about Stupid Girl being released as a single? Because from what I can tell with the rest of the album, it seems to be kind of the weakest song on the album. Like, no offense or anything, but
yeah, it is like it's like the poppiest song, I guess you would call it. You know,
we debated for a long time on putting that song out first because it was so different from the rest of our songs and the style that we've ever done, and so, you know, some people thought it was a great idea, some people thought it was a stupid idea. No pun intended.
Well,
but
before we play it every night, Scooter always goes, "This song is stupid."
Wanna love ya, wanna bug ya, wanna squeeze ya, stupid girl. Wanna touch ya, wanna take ya, wanna shut ya, stupid girl. I can't take this, born to break this. It's going away, it's going away. What's wrong with my life today?
Check this song out. It's from Killswitch Engage. This is who?
Killswitch
Killswitch
Engage.
Switch Engage.
My Last Serenade.
This is Killswitch Serenade. What? This song's gonna kick you in the nuts!
This song is gonna kick you in the nuts.
This song is gonna kick you in the nuts.
The truth is absolution. After all, it's on your head. This is my last serenade.
My name's Tila. I'm from Portland, Oregon. This is I Will Be Heard by Hatebreed.
You can't put a little juice on there. Throw something, come on, a little something special.
This is Tila Rowe from Portland, Oregon. This is I Will Be Heard by Hatebreed. Saturday night in Portland, Oregon. Ow!
Ooh, I think my left nipple actually got hard on that
Ooh,
one. I
that's
like
what
that.
I was going for. The left nipple.
2 words. First word, hala. Second word, ptosis.
Now the problem that this caused, so now we have a problem. The show's gonna premiere in 1 week, and I had to reshoot the show with me included. And the reason why I had to include myself is because I could screw with the bands. So since I had already shot an intro of Ricky standing on the bridge and I had already shot an opening, now I had to shoot parts of myself create a character for myself when I came up with Special Ed, threw myself into the title, so now this is the show's title as it was seen for the first time. Check it out.
One thing that we feel is different about PMV and what's going to separate PMV from the other video shows that are out there is that every video that you will see on this show has been remastered in widescreen, which means you're going to see about 20% more of the image. So this is an example of Queens of the Stone Age the way you would probably see it on a different station.
Heaven smiles above me.
And now this is the way that you'll see Queens of the Stone Age as it can only be seen on PMV.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Bob from Superjoint, and you're watching PMV. Yeah.
I hear you're a football fan. What'd you think of today's game?
Yeah. Great first question. Great. Fuck that. Saints suck. We always suck. Yeah, the game sucked.
You guys are all crying.
We're ready for that tomorrow. We're going to put big fucking fuck Seahawks on the side of the bus. I grew up next door to this guy that turned out to be like one of the first punk rockers in New Orleans, and he was really influential on me, and he built the first ramp in New Orleans in the backyard. My dad would call the cops on and shit. It's like a classic funny story, you know? It's a weird thing talking about videos, because like 10 years ago nobody wanted to do any videos. Were dumb. You know, it was for metal, you know. It was stupid for a metal band to do videos, but now it's cool. So, you know, so we've done Waiting for a Turning Point and Dressed Like a Target, which should come out. Dressed Like a Target, I think, came out last week or this week, hopefully.
To kill anyone is to love everyone.
Portland Metro, trying to hook up, see if we can get some bodies. What's that?
No, you're not a cop,
Dude,
right?
no. Here, look. I already gave you a flyer, right?
Cop, you have to tell me, because otherwise it's
Did I give you one?
Just scared that you guys are cops or something.
No, tell him we're straight up. I got a business card. Don't close the door on him.
Come here, motherfucker.
Coming out there. They're talking.
Get the fuck out of my house, fool. Get in here. Get in here. You, get the fuck out. Go. Get the fuck out, fool.
Hey, dude, don't trip.
Hey.
This is the warmth and the love that I feel in Portland. This is why we came here, just for that reason right there. Did you get all that? He said you don't bring a fool with a camera up in here.
I don't know. They just don't like video cameras, I guess. You know.
Hey, I'm Ian.
And I'm Aaron.
And we're in the band Billy Talon, and you're watching Portland Metro Video.
Now say, I love to eat underwear.
I love to eat underwear.
Oh, there's the kitty. Meow. It's a kitty cat meow.
Oh my god.
Can the kitty be in the show?
Yeah. We have him in the show. Aaron, hold the kitty.
Can I hold the kitty? Look at
Yeah, she's really tired.
You're
Hold
beautiful.
I think she's at 6 weeks.
Look at you.
So cute.
Oh.
You're on TV. Look at your collar.
How'd you get one that's small?
At the pet store, it's like kind of big.
You want to answer some questions, huh? So in my spare time, I like to hold little kittens.
I used to be I've been a dishwasher, busboy, a car jockey for an auto auction.
I used to build cars on an assembly line. I put 6 screws into a door every 45 seconds, 500 times a day.
Español?
Yeah.
Tu cabeza es muy grande para tu cuerpo. ¿Sí? Gracias.
My name is Keisha. I'm from Portland, Oregon, and this is Every Time I Die by Ebola-Rama. Was that right?
Yeah, I really like Every Time I Die, Ebola-Rama. Song rocks. Woo! Yeah, man, that's. Thanks a lot.
So Billy Talon ended up being the last show that Ricky ever did for me. I had to let her go. Not that I hired her, not that I paid her a dime. I appreciated the work that she did, but she wasn't going to be able to work with the bands the way I needed to. So until I could find another host, I had to interview the bands myself. And Shadows Fall was the first band that I interviewed. Cool thing about this show is when we showed up, the singer hopped on a skateboard and rode down to Burnside Skate Park. For those of you who skate, Burnside is legendary around the country because it's just a killer place to ride. We snuck down, I pulled out the camera and we taped Brian as he rode through the skate park. Really cool footage. Hopped back in the car, drove down, lined up the interview, and for the first time, I was able to screw with the band. So what I did was I asked Shadows Fall an opening question. I pumped them up really good and I asked them a question as if they were Killswitch Engage. Check out and see how they handled it.
Shadows fall! Shadows fall! Shadows fall! Shadows fall!
Hi, I'm Jason Bittner.
And Matt from Shadows Fall.
And you're watching Portland Metro Video.
I'm really touched to be here. This is a very emotional moment because their music has meant so much to me. I've been playing it for the last 6 months in my car, and it's just great stuff. And so let's just get right into the interview. Alive or Just Breathing is probably one of the best CDs I've ever heard. Tell me about My Last Serenade.
Did Killswitch put you up to this?
So you already busted us. Alright, I was gonna fuck with you guys now because you said you were having a bad day. So
Dude, that would have been great though. I was like, I was gonna get him on the phone right now. Adam, you're a genius. I can't believe how you about it. It sucks. Alive or Just Breathing is a pile of shit. Just like their next record. They haven't even written it yet. It's still gonna be a piece of shit.
Giver of life, destroyer of senses. Rise and fall, giver of life, destroyer of senses.
John got his nose ring caught in his towel last year in Florida. Like after he was wiping off the first song, he's like, Jay gives me his guitar. I'm sitting on the drum seat holding his guitar while he runs to the bathroom to try to get this towel out of his earring, or his nose ring rather.
I'm down on my luck and you're giving me a little attitude? Yeah, that's not right. Is it my fault I'm in the position I'm in? Oh, it is my fault, okay. You don't talk about me being homeless, so I won't talk about that wig on your head. But you got a nice, that's not a toupee, is that?
No, this is my natural. Yes, it's my natural hair.
Hey, you guys from Texas? Yeehaw! Help out a Civil War vet? What, I don't look 150? Hey, Lincoln for president. Hey, bless you, brother. Appreciate it.
During this season, we're going to be showing you some slamming interviews and awesome rock videos.
And I'm producing a section, it's called 60-Second Cinema, and what that is we're going to show you 1 minute of a movie clip of something that we like, something that's music related, something that's just a kick-ass movie.
We were somewhere around Barstow, on the edge of the desert, when the drugs began to take hold. Suddenly, there was a terrible roar all around us, and the sky was full of what looked like huge bats, all swooping and screeching and diving around the car. And a voice was screaming, "Holy Jesus, where are these goddamn animals?" We had 2 bags of grass, 75 pellets of mescaline, 5 sheets of high-powered blotter acid, a salt shaker half full of cocaine, a whole galaxy of multicolored uppers, downers, screamers, laughers, also a quarter tequila, quarter rum, case of beer, pint of raw ether, and 2 dozen amyls. Not that we needed all that for the trip, but once you get locked into a serious drug collection, the tendency is to push it as far as you can. The only thing that really worried me was the ether. There is nothing in the world more helpless and irresponsible and depraved than a man in the depths of an ether binge.
Thanks for watching another episode of PMV. I'm Ricky Six. Hi, I'm Special Ed. Thanks for watching another episode of PMV. I'm Special Ed. I'm Special Ed. I'm Special Ed. Check us out on the next show when we interview Howie Day. Do I have to wear this? Do I have to wear this stupid hair all day?
Hey, what's going on? I'm Howie Day and hanging out in Portland, Oregon, and you're watching PMV.
You spend your nights here, you'll always
always be up late. You keep each other up. Your chemicals can make a statement you're out of line. With your friends and all your jokes, moving out tonight. We're making phones that hard to hold. And you really, you didn't know, and I swear I really, you didn't know.
Explain a little bit how you developed that sound.
Well, it's a loop sampler, basically long delays. It's just recording 10 to 20 seconds of stuff usually, and then sort of recording layers on top of it. And well, I don't know. It sort of started with I think I was doing a lot of coffee houses and stuff a couple of years ago, and it's sort of you don't really have your own engineer when you're traveling on the road doing coffee houses. But I wanted to be able to put delay and certain effects into the songs where I wanted them, but you can't really explain that to the house guy when you show up at a club. So I sort of started compiling this array of effects pedals at my feet, and as soon as I got used to one, I'd buy a new one, and it's like, I don't know, I think I have 10 now or something. So it's just a really a trial and error process, sort of an evolution, just learning how to do it.
Wait
a minute, you're gonna expose me?
We're gonna get you on camera.
Well, I'm not gonna go to Baghdad, no way.
So this is the story. This is the story. I came here, moved here 6 months ago, and I needed to shoot a promo for this show for PMV. Met this gentleman right here who let me climb up on the wall, put the camera in a crazy place so I can get this killer shot of the convention center. So I would like to give you a chance to do a promo for the show. Tell us your name, where you're from.
My name is Rashad Masadi. I am from Lebanon, and I am not dinosaur, but I do promote Jurassic Park.
Jurassic 5.
Oh, Jurassic 5.
This is the video for What's Golden.
This is the video for What's Golden?
This is you. This is my boy right here. This is my hookup right here.
Oh, okay. Can I go back to my work now?
Go back to your work now. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
The video I'm going to show you right now is called Gasoline. It's very
Well, I'm looking for camera work, actually. I'm not looking I'm not to sell anything. You guys want to be on camera on a TV show? No? And we're looking for people on the streets to be a guest host. Would you like to step in and say a few things about our show?
No.
Yeah, this is Paul of Portland.
I'm TC, I'm from Vancouver.
And tell us what you know about Caesar.
I don't know a damn thing.
Okay.
This is Special Ed's video pick of the week. It's from Seether.
Welcome to Special Ed's Pick of the Week. This band's called Seether, man.
You're gonna say your name, where you're from, so was it Joylyn?
Jolyn.
Jolyn. Say I'm Jolyn from Portland, whatever city you're from. This is Special Ed's video pick of the week.
Special Ed's video pick of the week.
It's from Seether.
Oh crap, I say this?
And then hold the CD nice and proud.
I won't forget, watch.
This is a brand new video for Gasoline.
Perfect.
Check it out on PMV.
Check it out on PMV.
She's got bills to pay. She's got no one to hate. Except for me.
I was standing outside the venue and I had spotted Brandon, a fan, a young kid, who was at the Cold show a few months earlier. Walked up to him and said, "How would you like to go inside and interview the Ataris?" He freaked out. So what you were about to see is last minute, spur of the moment, grabbing a fan off the street, pulling him in and having him interview the band. Watch this train wreck.
Here in this diary, I write you visions of my son.
Hey, this is Mike.
And this is John. We're from the Ataris.
And you're watching Portland Metro Video.
We're trying something new. This is a brand new segment to the show we're going to start. We grabbed a fan off the street, and we're going to take him inside, and he's going to ask questions of the Ataris. So how do you feel about this tonight?
I think it's pretty awesome. My girlfriend's actually a pretty big fan, and to hear that I'm going to interview him, she's going to be pretty mad. So.
Our band started in about 7.5 years ago, and my singer, Chris, gave a demo tape to the Vandals. He was living in Indiana, and they came to California, and they listened to the tape, and they said, "This is amazing, bring your band to California." And he didn't have a band. It was just him and a drum machine he recorded in his room. And so he came to California, and they set him up with a drummer in Santa Barbara. That didn't work out, but he met Kid, my drummer now, and me. And then about our 7-year anniversary is actually like a week away.
I guess when it comes down to it, being grown up isn't half as fun as
I failed kindergarten.
That's another interview that I'll have for you later.
Okay.
Why couldn't you color in the lines?
Actually, I had an anger problem.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, you didn't say what psychopath you grabbed off the street.
No.
How was it back there?
I think I did all right. I messed up a few times, but that's okay because it's my first time.
You did a good job. How were the guys to you? Do you think they treated you as if you were a professional? How do you think did they catch on to what we were doing?
When I asked a question, they caught on right away.
So tell us your name, where you're from, and do some crazy kind of little intro, and then say, check out this video from Mudvayne. It's called Dig.
Okay. What?
Who are you feeling on that sheet?
Mudvayne.
There you go. Throw a Mudvayne to us right there.
Mudvayne rocks! Seen him in concert in 90.
Check out this video from
Mudvayne.
Mudvayne! It's fucking Dig! It rocks, baby! 87! 87! Give me my fucking brew! Give me my fucking brew!
Dick. Dig, baby. Dig.
Oh. Stand right there and you can just smell French fry. You smell that? Woo! That's good. I smell a little rat in there too. Oh, that coffee sure does look warm. Help out a little bit? A little bit? Oh, I appreciate it. Oh, you can't help out a little bit? Hold on one second. I'm getting a call. Yeah, go ahead. Dude, hey, we got 25 cents. We're rocking.
Hey, it's Zach from Vendetta Red. You're about to watch Portland Metro Video.
Days are numbered 666, and I'll begin the countdown by calling off the circus somewhere.
descriptions. I find myself drifting in a sky. Stars they cut into you, blisters of rose-colored hue. Night and day we got way down. These mescaline memories from the roads. Can't see companies comatose.
We're Vendetta Red from Seattle, Washington. Been around since '98. Toured the country about 1 million times. Put out 3 records: Blackout Analysis, White Knuckle Substance, and Between the Never and the Now. And we've been overseas a few times. That's about it.
Stars they cut into you, blisters of rose-colored hue. Night and day we got way down. These mescaline memories from the roads. Can't see companies.
Well, I guess the next question would be is why Vendetta Red, why now? What is it about this that's taken it to this level versus other projects you've been in?
The exact reason, number one reason, is people's commitment. I've been in plenty of other bands that I thought were great and that the music was amazing. It's just people couldn't get the ganas or the desire, you know, to like show up for practice, to, you know, kick down $50 on the van, you know, to kick down money for the phone bill from booking tours. After picking up everybody in the band's slack for so long, you just eventually want to either kill them or kick them out and start a different band.
October 31st, Halloween night, interviewed Fingertight and Angelo from Fishbone in the same night. The night before, we had just interviewed the Ataris and Vendetta Red, so now we're going on 2 nights in a row, 4 bands. It was just a crazy, hectic time. We went into the Crystal Ballroom, interviewed Fingertight.
And we should say who we are, right? Did I say that? Did I say who we are? Oh, okay, cool. Now say what now?
Same thing, just PMV, just the initials.
PMV?
PMV. It's on the mic. It's on the mic.
Then ran down the street to the Roseland Theater, walked in unannounced, walked up to Angelo and said, "Hey, do you mind if I interviewed you?" He said, "Well, if you do it while I'm eating, I don't care." He pulls out a plate of food, starts eating.
I'm Scott from Fingertight.
I'm Jesse.
I'm Kirk. And Sergio. And you're watching
PMV.
Stick around.
I want to ask about this tour right off the bat. I'm a huge Mudvayne fan. Were you guys fans, and how was it when you got the word that you were going to be doing this tour?
I don't know, just to see them play every night. It's crazy. Excuse me. It's pretty crazy.
No, you can say fuck. You can say fuck.
Oh, I can say fuck. Well, in that case, fuck. No, it was. They're really fucking amazing musicians. So it's cool to be out with them, and it's great. I have a good time.
And then on top of that, you're backstage and you're hanging out with them. What are they like? Are they cool guys?
Great guys. Good guys, all of them.
I'm coming.
And man, every night, except for they're all great guys. They've been super cool to us. Their crew, everyone, and the other band on tour with us too, V-Shaped Mind. They've been really great. So it's all good fun.
I've been dying to say this because I don't want it to I don't want the subject to go too far.
You know what? You take that. I'm gonna go get a sandwich.
Welcome to Jesse's show. This is my show. Now, okay, go to commercial.
Oh, look, people, look, it's Bruce Willis. Excuse me, Mr. Willis. You help out a little bit? I saw Die Hard. Die Hard was the best. I love that movie. How you doing today, sir? Hey, what's your name?
I don't know. Maybe talking.
Hey, we want to help you out.
Well, we do it or go to hell. I'll tell you right now, you fuck with it. It's not your business.
Okay, talk to you later, man. How you doing today, sir? Need a little help? What do you got? Give you a little help today? I give you a little help today? You're gonna need 2 hands for this. That's all you.
Okay, take it.
You take care of yourself. Get something warm to eat, all right?
I met this girl in Holland who called me a nigger, and I was fucking her and everything. She didn't even know. Her parents just taught her, yeah, that's, you know, that's a chair, that's a table, that's a nigger, and those are a pair of shoes.
So it wasn't derogatory, that's just...
No, it wasn't. She just didn't even know. I'm just like, look, this is what it's like where I'm from, you know. You just don't say that word freely like fucking, you know, like steak dinner and omelet and shit like that, you know. I know tonight's show is gonna be one hell of a damn show. So you better have your church robe on, because I'm gonna have mine on too.
No. Wait. Stop. Slower.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh,
Come
man.
on, man.
Shut up, man.
Oh,
You gotta play it slower.
No.
I got a call from Adrenaline, the promotional group that was putting on the show, and said that we had gotten the interview with all 4 singers. Now, my initial reaction was I freaked. I thought it was just incredible that we were going to get to interview all 4 singers in the same night. There was a pause on the phone, and she said, at the same time. Easily my favorite show. Check it out.
It's hard to really say what my band's about because there's 5 individuals who do everything, and I mean, really, if you like, yo, we gotta have donuts, man, you know. But if you like Shadows Fall, if you like Killswitch, if you like Lamb of God, you'll like our band because you know, we have the donuts, you know what I'm saying, and it's time to make the donuts. So you know, we're trying to come out with new hits every day.
Yo, what's up? This is Howie from Killswitch Engage. I'm here with my boys. You're watching us down there.
five dumb dudes who just try and have fun and write music that we like.
You know me. You know me all too well.
If you don't like it, whatever. If you do, cool. You know, come to the show, hang out with us. There you go.
I don't know. Maybe Britney Spears, man.
You tap Britney's ass.
No, I would listen to her and I would pull her hair and I would shove her face in the pillow and make her call me by my woo name. And I would listen to fucking Cannibal Corpse Hammer Smash Face while I'm doing it. Yeah, totally.
Make her call me by my woo name.
Say my woo name, bitch.
Brian, Shadows Fall, and I can actually see you through the camera. I know what you're doing. You're not supposed to touch yourself like that. You'll go blind, bro.
Still question all about knowing, advancing forward. There's policy I have been sold. Still question all about knowing.
Shadows Fall is just, I mean, we just, you know, if just trying to bring all the types of music we loved when we were, you know, growing up and learning as musicians together. You know, it's a combination of just years of metal and hardcore and punk rock and roll all filtered together, and it's what we love, it's what we do, and you know, it's not for everyone, so if you don't feel it, fuck all y'all. If you do, spend money. That's it.
The Shadows Fall from Massachusetts. Thank you.
Hey, welcome to PMV, episode number 5. Tonight we have a Corey Glover interview. This was actually shot in Beaverton, Oregon 5 years ago and has never seen the light of day, so we're really proud to present this to you. I'm Lewis Kingston. The reason why I'm here tonight is because we've been getting a lot of emails about who Lewis and Bruno Kingston are. If you watch the end of every episode, you watch the credit roll, you see executive producer, Lewis and Bruno Kingston. Have a seat, all right. Now you're not a big talker, I understand that. Yeah, right. Yeah, so I'll cover you on most of the talking. Check out this band or this interview.
Talk much?
I know. Will you just let me finish?
Talk much?
Yeah. All right, you can do better. Go ahead. This is all.
Let me try. Shoot. You need a beer. That's what you need.
Oh, Mr. Big Shot, huh?
No,
Can't do it yet.
talking.
Let me try doing it again. Okay. Have another beer. Chill out.
You have another beer.
Watch this video from 24/7 Spies.
Racism and greed, I keep the people in need who wasn't getting was fighting theirs. I cheated, stealing, and double dealing as they exploit the people's fears.
24/7 Spies have their way. The South Bronx will soon be known as the home of more than the New York Yankees, rap music, and one of America's worst slums. The Spies may not be the first band from the South Bronx, but they might just be the loudest and the hardest rocking.
What happens is people kind of get used to seeing quote-unquote white guys with instruments and kind of say, well, gee whiz, the only black guys that do play are bluesmen.
I get down with the jungle boogie and 24/7 Spies. And if you feel good, you came to party and everybody scream and you say, yeah!
I was a lucky young man. When I was 6 years old, I saw Jimi Hendrix at the New York Pop Festival at Randall's Island. And from that point, it happened.
You can start now.
Hi, we're Living Color.
Beats the shit out of me, really. It does. I have no idea how we wound up in Beaverton, Oregon, in a Starbucks. I don't know.
Right down to earth, in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? The
Gotta get people back into understanding where you're from and where you're going and that whole thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would recommend this to anyone.
We were under conditions that were really hard, so I really can't tell. I can't tell you it was because we're in the Philippines and it's 120 degrees in the shade at noon, or because he's a dick. I can't tell you whether that's the case or not. It's just, but you know, my experience with him was good and bad at the same time. It was good that he gave me this opportunity. I was very grateful to him, and I'm very happy that it did. But sometimes he just acted like an ass, and I could say it was the heat, and we're in a triple canopy jungle in the middle of the Philippines. You know, it's going to be kind of difficult. So you never know.
Hey Portland, what's up? This is Special Ed. Welcome to the very last episode of Portland Metro Video. My heart is heavy tonight. I'm sad because it's the last show, episode 6. We got a great show for you. Come on with me. I had a little errand to run. I had to come in here and buy a plane ticket. I had heard through AJ Novello, the guitar player for Leeway, that Hatebreed and Jamie Jost in particular was a fan. So I used that, brought it to the interview, and asked Jamie about Leeway so I would have a segue into playing a Leeway video on the show.
What's up? I'm Jamie Jost from Hatebreed. You're watching Portland Metro Video.
From my eyes, now is the time for me to rise to my feet. Wipe the spit from my face, wipe these tears from my eyes.
Okay, Portland, what's up? This is Special Ed, and we're downtown at the Roseland Theater. We are here with the Jägermeister Tour, and we have a very special guest. We have Mr. Josta from Hatebreed. Very happy to have him here, and I appreciate you doing this because this was last minute.
Yeah, no
so this is really cool stuff.
Cause I trusted for nothing. I've been led astray. I've been tried and tested, but I won't accept defeat. Now I've done things I regret, and it's time to reverse the roles. Now I just wanna make good on all the promises I have made.
Tell me how you got hooked up with the Headbangers Ball, the show, and how that came about, and what's it been like doing that?
Well, it's been great. I just actually signed on for another year. I guess, you know, the ratings have been good, and a lot of the new people are tuning in, so.
Welcome to Headbangers Ball. Demon Hunter, Pillar, and the Dillinger Escape Plan are all coming by, but first, we're gonna kick off the show with a world premiere from my friends in Slipknot.
Do you have problems sometimes when you're having to ask questions of maybe bands or people you're not feeling?
Not really, because it's not really about me. I'm just there to, you know, to ask really what the fans want to know. So a lot of the questions that we do are really basically what the fans want to know, believe it or not.
I wrote on here I had to ask about Leeway. So tell me a little.
Leeway video played. I dug that one up. We played Kingpin on Headbangers Ball. It was cool. They're like, where? Who? Just get it. I'm sure it's in there.
Kingpin, the one with some big control, with the poker face stare. Never calling you get on it, being on the man. But if you don't, I think you should shake his hand. Hear my dear old hood. Kick it like that. Kick it like that. Kick it like that.
We're in the Red Lion. We're about to do a shot of Jaeger. This is to a successful season at PMV.
And congratulations and thanks to everybody. And here's Jaeger. How was that?
Oh, strong.
Yeah, that was the last of the Jaeger.
This song is a poem to myself. It helps me to live in case of fire. Break the glass and move on into.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. PMV has been a really cool experience, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Look for us somewhere in the future. We plan on being back soon, maybe under a different name, even though things didn't work out too well. Thanks to Ricky for all her help. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a great ride, and thanks a lot. PMV was a great experience for me. I learned a lot. Got into a lot of cool shows, and it's something that will stay with me for a long time. Well, I should say forever. So thanks for checking it out, and I hope to see you soon with Project Placebo coming to a television set near you.
I'll wait here, you're crazy. Those vicious streets are filled with strays. You should have never gone to Hollywood. They find you to time you. Say you're the best they've ever seen. You should have never trusted Hollywood.